Hi, if you're a Pisces born February 19th to March 20th, what can you expect for the month of November 2016? Let's tune in and find out. So Pisces, this month there's a lot of excitement and energy and opportunity in your work and in your career. There's also, it brings up immense fears in you. I feel like there's this huge fear in you. And as you know, it reminds me a little bit of the best of times, the worst of times energy. We're like, holding my breath. And so I think if you just relax, you're going to see, for those of you that are following through and are committed, this month will breeze right by. You won't have enough hours in the day to enjoy it because you're going to have so much fun building this new empire and doing things that you want to do for yourself. And so this is a great, feels like great majestic energy and time that you're entering. So Pisces, it feels really super cool, super good. All right, so let's focus initially on your romantic relationships. For those of you that are in a romantic relationship, what you can expect for the month of November. Well, it feels like the energy is very matter of fact, very sweet, focused, getting things done. I really feel like you have the support of your partner. There's a lot of camaraderie and working together in this sign this month. It feels like there may be some travel, even kind of unexpected travel, or just even busy, long days kind of thing where that you may be apart from your partner, and that could wear a little thin. But I think that your partner is very understanding, and I feel like there's enough breaks in the month that it doesn't become a big deal. So that's good. Now, for those of you that are single and looking for romance, what can you expect, single Pisces? There's somebody that's going to come into your life, Pisces, that they're going to feel like they bug you, like oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They're like hounding you, bugging you, and you won't give them the time of day. And finally, I think you just go, okay, let me just stop and really listen to what this person has to say. And it's really funny. I feel like when you finally stop and you really kind of take them all in and everything that they want to say to you, it's like you melt. It's like, oh, I had no idea, right? So whatever is nipping at your heels and you're like irritated with it, just stop and pay attention to it. Give it some energy, because I really feel like that person or that scenario, if you stop and pay attention to it, there's a real love interest connected there or connected to it. All right. So really think that strong love affair energy available for you this month. And affair, I don't mean like short term. I mean like really passionate is how it feels. Okay. All right. So let's look at career and money for Pisces. I see contracts in front of you. I see like focus things, writing, communicating. There's a lot of arts available. So some of you may be having some new project that you're taking on that has to do with, marketing aspects and writing and cultivating your product. So it feels like there's a lot of energy and excitement and creativity involved in your career this month that really helps to make it grow. And that just seems like there's a lot more roads that open up for you and your product, or you as the product. So there's a lot of ways for you to shine and for people to see you. Money at the middle of the month. We have a new moon, we have a new moon in Scorpio at the very beginning of the month, which means you want to plant all your seeds and your ideas as soon as possible to the first as you can. And then there's a full moon in Taurus on November 14th. And that full moon, I really see like money coming in around then and towards the end of the month. So whatever you're planning, originating, staking out, claiming, do it early in the month, and then I really feel like it's going to manifest after the 14th this month. And you'll start to see, and it feels steady too. It feels like some of you may be getting a raise and it's just steady. Some of you may be getting a first-time job. Some of you may be being moved into a lateral position, but you have, maybe the money's the same, but you have a lot more freedom and time, and you can do things your way. So sometimes money means just value, right? Valuing yourself. And so you get more time to value yourself. You get more ways to value your time. So with money, sometimes there's just an adjustment where it can perceive like you have more money because you're putting in less hours. So in essence, when you put in less hours and get paid the same, your earnings go up, right? Like the hourly rate would go up. All right, so let's look at your health, Pisces. Well, it just feels like, Pisces, some of you need to just kind of like let go of some bitterness, let go of some control. I feel like some of you are really like wanting to control some things, and there's some bitterness about things that maybe you haven't always had control over, and really feel that more in the gallbladder area, which is on the right side of the body, just underneath the ribs. So if you have any bitterness, gallstones, things like that, you really want to work on releasing bitterness and shame and pain, right? And that's going to help you to process any of those things. But all in all, I feel like your health is good, and I feel like you're in charge of your health. The more you recognize it as something positive in your life, and you take care of yourself and don't take it for granted, I really feel like you're going to continue on to be healthy. Now, if you're somebody who's burning the candle at both ends and you're carrying a lot of resentment over it, nobody else is around to help, or, this is how it looks and I have to do this because I have 3 mortgages, because my family has to have a certain lifestyle, and you're bitter about that, then, those are changes you want to make, because some of the unexpected stuff that can come up has to do around your pancreas and around your gallbladder this month. So you just want to make sure that even, you're speaking your truth, you're doing what works for you, and what doesn't, you're enlisting the help of others, or you're having honest conversations with your family about making the changes needed. And when you do that, everything opens up, and you don't have to have any sudden attacks, right? You've heard of a gallbladder attack, or it's just all of a sudden, this, side ache, right? So you don't have to have those things. And generally somebody who's going to manifest something like that is somebody who has been in this state or this situation for a long time. It's a reoccurring theme or behavior pattern of where you're constantly, angry and resentful about your lot in life, and you look to blame somebody else. That's when that stuff is going to act up. Somebody who has it's temporary. It's exactly right. It's temporary. That's not going to bother you. So just note that for your own health, so you can have healthy, great, active lives. Okay, anything unexpected for Pisces? Well, some of you, they're showing me that there is unexpected wealth at your feet that you're sort of ignoring, like opportunities that you look down and go, I could do that, but I'm not. Or, oh, wow, I'm being asked to do this, but I'm not, right? And that could be anything from, will you wash my car for $50? I don't want to do that, to, will you pick up an extra hour? Will you take my shifts? To could do a commercial to this. Because we have people from all walks of life. It just feels like money that is considered good money by your standards is at your feet, and you're kind of ignoring it. Like, I don't really care, don't really need it. So what you're being guided to do is you really should pick up that. You really should do that for the time being. So if it's an extra shift at work, or if it's, like I said, if you're an actor and it's a commercial or whatever, and it's like, it doesn't really work with my trip to France or this or that, you should try and make it work out, because there's something that can become of that where it could be more sustaining than you think. So don't negate the blessings that are at your feet, okay? Because there's some good stuff there. So look around you, notice what you've been ignoring. Somebody who's been trying to give you money and you're kind of like, yeah, okay? All right. Well, that's a really nice unexpected event to have. Okay, anything else for Pisces this month? Last but not least, just be patient with yourself, really enjoy your creative process, and it's really going to be an exciting month for you all. So I'm excited for you, and I also want to say for those of you in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. And I'm really grateful for all of you, even those of you that don't celebrate Thanksgiving. And I thank you for watching and sharing and telling people about my star signs, and I hope you have a terrific November. Thanks and have a fabulous month.